Hey guys, it's Max and
Angelika.
And today, what are we doing?
We are doing another unbiased blind camera comparison.
And Angelika's replacing Vadim in this one. She's gonna give us a more real-world view instead of Vadim and I being super critical about each image, which is fantastic. And you have a piece of paper ready.
Yep.
On there you have 3 phones. You guys already know which ones they are. We have the brand new Note 20 Ultra. Of course, we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I thought it would be great to put in a brand new budget phone, $350 for the Pixel 4a compared to, I think,
a lot.
$1,300? Yeah, it's a massive difference in price, just to see, maybe we'll get confused a couple times here and actually think the Pixel images are better. It's gonna be very interesting. Now get your own piece of paper and pen, pull out your app on your phone. We want you to do this as well. Do this unbiased test, and we wanna hear your guys' opinions.
Before we get started, go ahead and check out our new MaxTech Zip Up hoodie.
Yep, or we have brand new white face masks. We know the black ones are super popular, so if you need to stay safe, you need to pick up a few of these, check out the merch shelf down below. Now here we have our first image. Which one looks best to you?
I think I like the one on the left the most because you can see the most detail in the trees. With the other two, it gets kind of dark and the detail gets crushed.
And that one is the Note 20 Ultra. So we got 1 point right away for the Note 20 Ultra. Now I'm actually taking some score as well. I've seen these images, but I'm just gonna vote for my favorite. It's not unbiased, but I'll give you guys my opinion as well. I like the iPhone one because I like the pop of color. I like a little bit of extra contrast. Now we have a selfie.
I think I like the one in the center the most. The one on the left is extremely blown out in the clouds. And then the last one, it looks so dark.
And lower color as well. So another one for the Note 20 Ultra. So we have a macro shot here.
I think I definitely like the one in the center the most. It seems the most vibrant and detailed.
iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's very interesting how you get so much more texture here. I don't know if it's deep fusion here or not. And we have this tough HDR scenario. I'm not gonna give you any advice. This has to be unbiased. I was about to say something.
Do not. I think I like the one on the very left the most. The one on the very right is...
Darn, just go. I'm just joking, go. You already said the left, you can't change your mind.
I was gonna say, when you look like in the back in the shadows in the darkest areas, the one on the right, it's super crushed.
It is.
And then the one in the middle is still a little bit too, like you can see the most detail in there.
Yep. 11 Pro, you voted for the iPhone. I think this one just looks so sharp. You know, look at all the detail. Look how everything pops. But they're all close. They're all good. Even the Pixel. Nah, actually the Pixel doesn't look as good. All right, next one. This is a zoom shot.
Wow.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah, definitely the one in the center has the best detail and dynamic range.
Yes, it definitely looks much better. Now, out of the two on the sides, just out of curiosity, which one do you think is second place?
Probably the one on the right.
They're on the right second? All right.
Yeah.
Bam! So of course the Note 20 Ultra has that super zoom camera that's sideways in here. It's a massive amount of difference. It looks really good. So
and the one on the left looks really, like, what is it?
A lot of artifacts. A lot of compression artifacts that the Pixel doesn't have. So of course the Note got that one, but Pixel, good job. Now we have a food shot here. This was some pizza that said low carb, and I figured out later it wasn't low carb.
Okay, I have a feeling you're gonna disagree with this.
I actually forgot which one is which on this one, but I know which one I'm voting for.
I like the one on the right the most.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I disagree. I like the one on the left.
Why?
Pixel 4, there you go.
And
so
I chose the Note 20
you chose the
Ultra
Note 20.
again.
And we have a standard shot here.
I think I like the one in the center the most. It looks really nice, even though the colors might be off.
You got another one for the Note 20, and I agreed with you on that one too. The iPhone's really blotchy and too green. This is a portrait shot. I wanted to do a tough scenario. We gotta test the algorithms out.
Okay, so I really do like the detail of the left and the right one, but since it's a portrait shot and you look at the background, the one on the left, it doesn't seem like it's working in quite a bit of areas. And then obviously the one with the right too, so
hey, the one on the right blurred half of the tree over here. This one in the middle definitely did the best. Ooh. And it's the Note 20. It did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
You look there's a few mess-ups, but even through here, it blended. It had a nice transition here on the sides over here.
Everything.
The algorithm, I think Samsung has updated it quite a bit.
They're killing it.
Good job. And here we have another zoom image.
Definitely the one on the right.
And that is, of course, the Note 20 Ultra. It's crazy, and good lighting. This looks like a DSLR shot.
It looks so good.
The detail is incredible everywhere. It looks fantastic. And this is a shot that I wanted to push the HDR. I'm in the shade here. It's sunny out there.
I think I'm definitely going to go with the one on the left. The one in the middle, some areas are blown out. And then comparing the left one to the right one, and the one on the left has like brighter, nicer colors.
And that one is the iPhone. And I would have to disagree. I'd have to go for Note again. And I actually forgot on this one too.
Why?
That just looks too cool. It's sunny outside. It's supposed to be warmer on the concrete. And this one is our first ultra wide. It looks a little bit confusing. This goes to this image. That one goes to this image. So the Pixel is not in this one. We don't have an ultra wide camera on here.
I think definitely the one on the left looks way better, has way more detail, way more colors. The one on the right is just so dark you can't even see very much.
And I wasn't trying to get you to be biased. I personally wanted to test out detail because they're both 12 megapixel sensors. And the Note gets another point here. And here we have our first video. So I'm gonna play this back and let me know whatever differences you see between them.
Instantly, I like the one in the middle the most. I don't like the one on the left at all. It's really warm and weird. And then between the middle and the right, the one in the middle has like way nicer colors.
Yeah, and this is 4K 30 on all of these, which they can all do. The Pixel, I don't think it can do 4K 60. You're right, the iPhone looks nice. Its detail looks natural.
It looks really good.
The Note 20 has an 8K sensor and has to oversample that. And I don't know, maybe we'll show a video clip right here. We have all this artifacting on the building over there just from all that megapixels that has to deal with. Then I have one more video here. This is the front facing.
I definitely like the one on the left the most for sure. I hate the one in the middle. It looks so weird. You do not look human.
It looks so
like,
waxy.
Uncanny Valley stuff going on. I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right, and that one, once again, the iPhone. The Pixel, look at that, the detail is smeared, it is gone. My beard, you can't see it.
I hate it.
It doesn't look good. But let's be nice, it's $350.
It's super cool.
$350. Okay, and this one, it's a tough white balance situation. I try to set it up that way with the sky.
Okay, I think the one on the left definitely looks the best. The one in the middle, the white balance is really off. It's pretty cool. And then looking at the left and the right, the one on the left looks way nicer, more detailed. Your car looks so nice and shiny.
I don't know if I agree, but that is the Pixel 4.
Oh, and I don't agree with you.
That is actually your first one for the Pixel.
First point.
I like this one. It's actually a little bit warmer than here. You see the sunset. So it actually did the white balance spot on. I had the greenery here to confuse it. I'm glad you like the Pixel though. I'm glad you gave him 1 point. And here we have this beautiful sunset.
I'm kind of stuck between the left and the middle, but there's a lot of things I don't like about the middle one. The sky, some parts of it are blown out and there's detail loss. And then with the grass and the landscape, whatever back there, it just looks really like forced detail.
Yeah, it's over sharpened. Doesn't look that natural basically. Most people would agree that's a better one, and that's the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And here is our first portrait shot of a person, of my wife.
I really, really like the left image. It looks so nice, but at the bottom left, the portrait mode did not work. So I think for that reason, I'm gonna have to go with the middle one.
And you chose the iPhone. Now I have to point out my opinion after you said yours, point something out.
Okay.
The Note 20 Ultra, I like the skin tones. I like how little
really
noise is in there. Good detail. And the iPhone and the Pixels have quite a bit of kind of blotchiness and noise in the face. I'll forgive that little. I actually never even noticed that until you pointed that out. So I'm glad Samsung fixed that actually. And here is a shot of my kids after dark.
The background in this one is really blurry, but it's really
I was trying not to say anything.
But it's really like artifacty and weird. It's just not very pleasant to look at. So the one on the right is really dark and really cool tone, but I don't like the other two very much at all.
You chose the Pixel. One more for the Pixel. And yeah, it's very interesting to see. We were not using the portrait mode on here. Because the Note 20 has a much larger sensor, that's natural blur there. It doesn't look the best compared to DSLR, but the other two are completely in focus. So it's focused on them, the background's blurred out. And here we have a selfie. I know which one you're gonna choose.
Definitely the left one. No, I think I honestly like the one on the right the most, even though it's really, really warm, like red, and it's obvious that it's like blurring out your skin. But yeah, I think I like it more.
The Pixel is the one you chose. Hey, is this a streak for Pixel? You're getting multiples now. It's starting to, catch up there. The iPhone. Come on, Apple. Why do we have such a decent looking image? I still think the Note 20 is better. I like the more detail there, even though there's a little bit more noise.
But $350, right?
$350, and it could do the night mode on the front facing.
You can see. You can actually see.
Which you're gonna throw that away. You're not gonna keep that.
No.
The Pixel Photo, it's usable. Looks way better. We have another night shot here. This is actually 7 times zoom in low light, and there's a pretty big difference here.
Yeah, definitely the one on the right.
And that is the Note 20 Ultra. The iPhone looks terrible. Again, the Pixel, the white balance is not true to life, but it looks good.
It looks nice.
And we have our last shot here. It's a night mode shot, and we have some drastic differences.
Hands down, definitely the one on the right. The one in the middle looks like complete garbage. It looks awful.
I don't know what happened.
Because
all these have night modes.
The one on the left looks also pretty gross, to be honest. Like, it looks like baby food, like pea soup. Like, everything's just mushy.
All the colors, there's no separation in colors, really. And another one for the Pixel. Man, if only we had more night mode shots. Maybe the Pixel would.
The darker it gets, the better.
The better, yeah, exactly. So I don't know what went wrong with the iPhone, but we're done here. We got 20 different images. What are your results? And before you mention it, guys, let us know down below if you actually voted, what your results were. And if you didn't vote, at least were there a couple images that surprised you? We want to hear your guys' opinions. Now, Angelika, for your blind, unbiased comparison, what did you get?
For the Pixel 4a, I got 4 points. For the iPhone, 7. And for the Note 20 Ultra, 9.
9. So good job, Samsung. Now, for me, it wasn't unbiased because I knew some of these ahead of time. I just voted which one I thought was the best and I'd want to have. I have 3 for the Pixel, and actually some of them were different than the ones you voted for the Pixel. This last one I think is pretty obvious though. That's the one we matched up on. The iPhone I got 6. So how much did you get? 6? No, you got
7.
7 for that. And the Note I got 11. So good job, Samsung. Definitely improvements from the S20, and some of the downsides have been fixed. You know what? Actually, I want to mention I also didn't have any autofocusing issues, which was an issue with the S20. Same camera sensor. But they added the laser. See this little thing right here?
Yep.
The laser autofocusing, and that helped at all. I had no issues with autofocusing. There you guys go. Let us know your thoughts. And if you guys want to see my 1 week real world video on the Note 20, I've been switched over from my iPhone. Make sure you guys are subscribed with those notifications enabled, and check out our merch. Check out our new zip up hoodie, the masks, the other great shirts. It's been Max
and Angelika,
and we will see you in the next video.